Hi everyone, it's EngS. Today we are talking about chapter 9 of And Then There Were None. In chapter 9, the story takes another sharp turn. By now, the group has already been shaken again and again. But this chapter feels different. It is not just about fear anymore. It is about what happens after that fear has had time to settle in. There is a new seriousness in this chapter. The atmosphere becomes heavier, and the group can no longer hold on to the idea that this is something strange happening around them. Now, the pressure is fully inside that room. One thing that really stands out here is how openly suspicion begins to surface. Earlier, people were shocked, defensive, or uneasy. But in chapter 9, that uneasiness starts to harden into something more direct. People begin to look at one another differently, not just as fellow guests, but as people who may be hiding something. And that shift really matters. Because once suspicion becomes part of the room, every word, every silence, and every reaction starts to feel charged in a new way. Another key part of chapter 9 is the way Wargrave steps in and takes control of the conversation. He starts guiding the discussion almost like a judge in a courtroom. People are no longer just reacting emotionally. Now they are trying to sort through what they know, what they can prove, and what they can no longer ignore. That is what gives this chapter such a strong shape. It feels less like a burst of panic and more like a tense, formal reckoning. And by the end of the scene, the discussion does not feel resolved. It feels paused, almost as if the room itself has gone into recess. Today's book mission. First, what feels most striking in chapter 9? The fear itself or the moment suspicion becomes openly shared? Second, how does the tone of the group change once people stop reacting as guests and start looking at one another more like possible suspects? Third, Wargrave brings a kind of order to the chaos in this chapter. Do you think that kind of structure makes the situation feel safer or even more disturbing? Why? Enjoy chapter 9 and I'll see you in the next video.